Relax before you catch another charge.
All right, so let me go.
They're gonna detain you to talk to you, babe.
Ellos me lleven a la
Ellos no te van a llevar, no lo van a llevar, ¿verdad?
Va a ser tú.
No, ellos van a venir. Oh, no, it's not.
Yo fianza.
Ya.
Tú me la jodiste.
Yo no te jodí nada. Mi amor, yo no jodí nada.
Porque tú bien sabías que no le tenías que dar mi nombre.
Yo no le di ningún nombre.
And we back with some more body cams. What do we have here today? Police confront evil mom over horrifying daughter crime. Wait, I was not trying to rhyme. We about to see how these events turn out, right? Let's see how this gonna go. Sit back and react with your boy. Don't forget, if you like reactions like this, consider hitting that like button. Definitely subscribe to the channel and also hit the notification bell. So when I drop these videos, you always well aware. Let me stop wasting your time. Let's see how this is about to play out. Let's go, baby.
Touch me.
Relax before you catch another charge.
Thursday, August 11th, 2022, Flagler County, Florida. The county sheriff's office received a call from a distressed woman crying as she reported that a co-worker was assaulting her daughter. Authorities were dispatched to locate the woman and get her side of the story. And as more calls began to come in, the situation started to seem truly alarming. A child appeared to be in danger. I'm Tyler, and this is your daily dose of crime.
How's it going? I'm here to check on, is it the daughter? Is Priscilla here?
Yes.
Okay, can I talk with her?
Yes.
For a second?
How are you guys today?
Not too bad.
All right, how are you? Who are you to Priscilla?
Boy.
You're Priscilla's boyfriend?
Yeah.
Okay, and Priscilla's daughter's here as well?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Why you running like that?
40 Alpha Delta Lima 0 Foxtrot.
She already came out like
So we're here, I guess.
on that type of time.
Like your daughter or something?
Nope.
No? Is your daughter home? Talk to her today?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Okay. Alright. Do you want us to go any further with what we're doing?
Nope.
Okay. Alright, turn around for me.
What's going on?
The suspect, identified as Priscilla Jocelyn Florentino, stepped out to meet the officers at her front door.
She's about
Her
to run
responses
back in
were
the
short,
crib.
and she adopted a defiant stance in front of the officers. She refused to allow them to speak with her daughter and didn't seem willing to talk about what had happened. But how bad was it really for her to try and flee from the authorities?
Can you, Priscilla? Don't do that. Okay, Priscilla. Don't do that. Fly. You guys, okay. Priscilla.
Thumbs down.
I got her. Priscilla, can you stop? Are you kidding me? Baby,
You're not under arrest.
you're not under arrest. There you go.
Let me go.
Okay then. You guys, please
Give me the
don't.
channel.
Please stop. Babe,
I mean,
relax.
please.
Let me go.
No, we can't let you go.
She wilding right
Wanna
now.
talk. You don't
All
gotta.
right, he don't need to touch me.
Okay, guys. Okay,
He don't need to.
Let's back out.
That's
I want to
We
stand
understand.
up.
Then stop.
Do not talk.
Then stop touching me.
Okay, please just let me go. Sugar it up alone. Look, sugar. Okay, get up. Get up.
Touch me.
I know she ruled his world.
Let me
You don't
go.
have a choice.
Let me
Poor
go.
dog.
Calm down and get.
Can you stop? Please stop. For me. I know, but for me, please.
Listen, if she
Let me
catches...
go.
They just want to talk.
So
Can
time to let me go.
you just for like 2 seconds?
My
There you go.
hands are
Here you go. Now get up and talk civilized. Come, talk civilized.
I'm talking.
They seem like fiends.
Stand up.
You guys see
I don't need to stand up. I don't need to stand up.
Baby. Can you guys tell me what's going on first?
Yes, we will. Stand up.
She's being detained. She's being
Baby,
detained right now.
detained.
Relax before you catch another charge.
You're not catching nothing, babe. Are you ready to? Baby, baby, are you kidding me? Mi amor. Baby,
You're not under arrest.
you're not under arrest.
All right, so let me go.
They're gonna detain you to talk to you, babe.
Ellos me lleven a la
Ellos no te van a llevar, no lo van a llevar, ¿verdad?
Va a ser tú.
No,
culpa
ellos
que me
van a
llamen
venir.
la presión.
Oh, no, it's
Yo ya
not.
estoy en fianza.
Ya.
Tú me la jodiste.
Yo no te jodí nada.
En mi casa.
Mi amor, yo no jodí
Lárgate de mi
nada.
casa, porque tú bien sabías que no le tenías que dar mi nombre.
Yo no le di ningún
Lárgate.
nombre.
Y tú dices, yo no vivo aquí, yo no sé nada.
All right, what she don't understand is that They are wearing body cams, so it don't matter what language you speak, they're gonna get a translator. And for those who don't know what she's saying, she's upset with him because she's saying that you should have never gave him my information and you should have never told him I live here, etc., etc. So she's really upset with old boy, but hey, listen, he had nothing to do with anything. Whatever you going through, you was in that situation on your own. So don't put that on boy. He seemed like he don't even have his own 2 feet to stand on. So we already know how that situation turning out. Let's proceed.
Mi amor.
Lárgate de mi casa.
Stop.
Lárgate de mi casa.
Listen.
Que yo me las tengo que arreglar ahora. Lárgate.
You guys, can you tell me what's going on,
Yes,
please?
that's what we were trying to do in the first place.
Please.
Okay.
Habla conmigo.
So,
talk to me.
Right now, she's being secured in
Just-
lieu of a criminal investigation. Okay?
No investigation de qué? Of what?
All right, we have
Te iban a
another
buscar
deputy
no
on the
matter
way
what.
to explain,
Te
okay?
iban a buscar
Yo
no
no
matter
tenía que
what.
abrir la maldita puerta.
Criminal, okay.
Okay. Let's go outside.
But criminal, okay.
Listen, she's not under arrest. Right now
Okay.
she's detained.
Okay, I know.
She mad that he went back and got her for the police.
Touch me.
You just try and relax. So you already caught an extra charge.
I'm gonna talk to you, okay? If she keeps
Baby,
this up, she's got another
please.
charge.
Please.
My
Right
face.
now?
Stay looking for me. Now you.
She already hit me in the hand, so she's catching the charges.
Okay.
Boss, man,
Stand up.
please.
No, we're not doing that. She ain't gonna
We
start.
gave- let go of your hand.
We gave her plenty of warnings. We were being patient with her. She's still acting up. So this could have been simple. We could have.
I didn't want nobody to touch
You don't
me.
want to talk to me. I'm not talking to you.
Mi amor.
So why you ran for?
I have domestic violence issues and I don't like nobody touching me.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Then don't touch
Yeah,
me.
what?
Just
Okay.
I will speak as long as you don't touch me.
Step back before she does something.
Okay, baby. No, she.
I got
Just
you.
relax. Just
Look,
talk.
she's angry. I get it. Okay.
I don't like nobody touching me. You don't touch me, I speak like a civilized human being.
Until you disobeyed the word coming back inside.
Yeah, she
That's where
definitely
it
did that.
escalated.
All right, why don't nobody touch
They
me?
told her put your hands behind your
But
back,
if you give me a reason to
and
touch
she
you,
said,
I'm
"Oh
gonna do it.
no, I'm going to my house with that."
Okay, no reason.
I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. I don't like this.
Okay, do you want me to talk to you in front of your kids? Or you want to talk civilized
We can talk
outside?
right here.
Just talk to me.
Okay.
That's cool.
I'm talking to, what's your name? Officer Patel. I'm talking to you.
Jason. First name Jason. All right.
Good, sorry.
So,
it's all good,
the reason
man.
why we're here.
No man.
Can you shush and don't be disrespectful, please?
Priscilla struggled, screamed, cursed, and even struck the officers when they tried to restrain her to prevent her from running away. She refused to cooperate, and her boyfriend tried to calm her down, but it didn't seem to help. Her reactions
no
were
calming that
extremely
down.
aggressive, showing behaviors consistent with the accusations. After some persuasion, she finally seemed to give in, but it wouldn't be easy if she remained angry and
She
aggressive.
looked
So the reason why we're
possessed.
here is because somebody witnessed you. They identified the
The
car
dog
and
ran
everything
out
like
the door
that.
at all.
No, no, no.
Handcuffing your
just wanna
dog,
make sure they
twisting
won't
your
go
wall,
across
shaving
the
her
line.
head, and marking her face. Okay? That's why you're not under arrest yet. We came to question you about it.
Just
The reason why you're handcuffed, just relax.
yeah, I know. Just
The reason why you're in handcuffs right now and not just walking around is because of exactly. Not tied to what that is. This is a whole nother thing. So because of the way you retaliated towards it, that's how we got here.
Okay.
Okay?
that's the only reason.
What I was coming to get from you is at least started on a statement and give me your side of the story. That was it.
Wow.
That was all we were here for.
Okay.
That's when I asked you, did you want to talk to me?
Okay.
That was it. But now, until we get to this next step and this other deputy comes, you're in handcuffs. You're not under arrest right now, okay?
Okay.
So just relax, take a breath.
Now you're cool. I don't want to see him in my
Right.
house. So get him out.
Mi amor.
Easy.
Get out!
Just relax.
Hey, what's wrong with her? She being
I'm not
selective.
gonna step away from her.
They're both there for the same reason.
No, ma'am.
Can you
Just point
please?
out.
So this.
You want us to walk outside your house?
Us is too many people. I ain't talking
Relax. Listen.
about him. I'm
Listen.
talking about you.
I understand you're talking about me. I'm not leaving my partner for officer
Oh, I
safety
know, I
reasons.
know, I know, I know. Go step my.
What can you pay attention?
I already
Let
can
me
see
check-
she's the
okay, from
domestic
that, just from that,
violent
you heard
one when it comes to that situation in the household.
Are you good, sir? Are you heard it all? Are you good?
No, I'm great.
Okay.
Great, of course.
I'm not gonna sit here and deny you medical attention from you, so that's why I'm asking. Are you guys okay?
How you doing?
He can't stay there no more after
Cleared
this.
the,
Yeah.
She clearly kicked him out.
I'll talk to him. You just want to stand by with deputy.
I don't know your number. I ain't calling nobody.
Oh.
I don't know it either.
This one.
I can't put money. I can't call you because I don't got money on my thing.
He in love with her. I don't know why. I don't know what seems to be her problem, but my boy, blink twice if you need help. It looked like you need help. Just let us know. Go in the comments. Have somebody go in the comments for you. Let us know. Blink twice. It looked like you need some help.
Florentino relented and was arrested. The police needed to continue with the process, take her statement, and gather evidence, but things weren't going to be as straightforward as they had hoped since there were serious discrepancies between the accusations and the alleged events. They needed to find the truth, and Priscilla had the chance to defend herself in front of the authorities.
Take a seat in here, okay? Before I ask you any questions, I have to read you these. We'll go from there. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions and have him with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning if you wish. If you decide to answer questions without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer. You understand each of these rights I have explained to you?
Yes, sir.
Have you previously requested any law enforcement officer to allow you to speak to an attorney?
No, sir.
With these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What happened at the hotel?
What's the story about?
You start me from the beginning.
I was at work. I left the hotel because I was going through my daughter's phone. Because yesterday was the first day of school, and she turned off her phone on me. She didn't come home till about 8:30. She's 12 years old. And I took her phone from her, and I went through it this morning. As I'm at work, I see what was going on. I asked my boss if he needed permission to me to go pick her up out of school. I picked her up out of school. I brought her back to work with me. I stopped here at home. I grabbed my clippers, and I cut her hair. And I told her, I said, do you understand why I'm doing this? She said, yes, because it's not the first time you do it. This is the third time I have cut her hair because she wants to be doing things that are not age appropriate for her age. That's what it really comes down to. I'm not gonna beat her. I'm not gonna punish her. I'm not gonna lock her up. I'm gonna take away what hurts her the most. Her hair. She loves her hair. Her hair is her thing because she knows it makes her look beautiful.
Okay. I see what's going on right now. You know those viral videos that you see on TikTok where the parent is like punishing their child, but in a type of peculiar way that you're not used to seeing, right? Well, let's just say this is one of those situations, but I always ask this, right? Some behaviors are learned behaviors. When I say learn, they are learned at home. Now, you could try to raise your child as a straight arrow, and when they go outside in the world, that's who's intriguing them. That's where they're getting enticed, and these are where they're getting the thoughts from, right? It's a catch 50-50 if you ask me, because you could want the best for them, show them the best, and they could still do stupid things like this, or you could be the one actually training them to be like this without knowing. Because kids are nosy, they go through your phone, they see what's going on, they may not tell you, and they get ideas. You understand what I mean? So I'm gonna reserve my judgment. All right, I'm not giving her 100% pass, right? But I'm just gonna reserve my judgment to the end of the video, and I'll let you know what's up. All right?
So I said, guess what? Now you have no hair. That's your punishment. And that was it. And the people at the hotel, I know what it was. It was Monica. I don't know her last name, and I know where she lives. She came in to ask me a question. She said, "Oh my God, what are you doing?" And I said, "Monica, do me a favor, mind your business." And she said, "Oh my God, you need to pray. You need to do this. You need to that." I said, "Do me a favor. She's not your daughter. Mind your business." And she said, "But you cut her hair. You cut her hair." Mind your fucking business.
You should have did that at your own home.
And then that was it.
But there's other ways to
He said, what are you doing?
fix
I said, I told you what I'm
situations.
doing. I picked up my daughter and I'm cutting her hair. He said, from a parent's perspective, I understand what you're going through. He said, do me a favor, just chill out. I said, I'm not hitting her, because there's cameras all over the hotel. I said, I'm not hitting her, nothing. You could run them cameras and check it. He said, all right, just chill out. I said, yeah, I'm cool. I stopped. I cut her hair. I cleaned up the mess. That was it. She was sitting there.
work,
I
though?
was sitting there.
That's foul.
And then the same person that called, she was like, you need to go because you're scaring everyone. I said, I just spoke to my boss. I don't need to go because of you. So I called him. I said, Daniel, you want me to go, whatever? He said, no, you're fine. She called someone else. I don't know who she called. At that point, I guess it was Daniel's superior. And he said, how about this? Go home, take the day off, relax, come back tomorrow. I said, all right, cool. That was it. As I'm walking out, the
Don't
lady that
bring
called
your
me,
home to work.
Go suck.
And
Just the
don't
way
bring
my
your
daughter
work
sucked.
to home.
And I walked out. And I guess that's what she did. So that's the story on what happened today. So yes. Did I pull my daughter out of school? Yes. Did I speak to the principal today? Yes. Did I speak to her guidance counselor? Yes. Did I tell him everything I told you? Yes. Did I?
Are you very impulsive? Yes. All right. You see what she did, right? She went through her daughter's phone. She found things that really bothered her, got her upset. She couldn't wait till her daughter got out of school. She went to the school, took her out of school. You follow me, right? She took her out of school while she's learning. Only because she's impulsive and she can't wait. She has no patience. She has to do it right now. Then she goes home to get clippers. Mind you, she told her job, let me leave for a little bit so I can go handle something. I don't know what she really told him to really get out of work, but I guarantee you if she told him what she was going to do, they would have told her no. Follow me again. Now, she leaves her crib with the clippers and her daughter, goes to her job, and embarrasses herself and her daughter and think that she's teaching her a lesson. You're creating a villain. God forbid she become an egg worker, if you understand what I'm saying. You gotta be kidding me. Where's this girl's father at? You don't do it like that. I mean, listen, if you're doing something and she's seeing it and she's not supposed to, then maybe you guys need therapy. But to go about it this way, no, you handling it with aggression. What are you really teaching that child? Nothing.
Did I ask for help? Yes. Did I take her to the hotel to cut hair? Yes. Did I beat my daughter? No. Did I touch her? No. The most I did was cut her hair and smack her on the back of her head because I didn't expect this behavior from her. Other than that, you could just strip her butt naked and will not find not one bruise, not one fingerprint, not one anything, because I did not hit her.
Priscilla was charged with domestic violence. According to witness statements, she had handcuffed her daughter inside a car in extreme heat, then took her into the hotel where she worked, where she allegedly beat her, shaved her hair, verbally abused the child, and forced a metal rod into her mouth. However, there were several gaps in her statements. She only mentioned cutting her daughter's hair, but repeatedly emphasized that she never hit her. But exactly how true is this information, and could there be recordings to back up her version?
Okay, well, she's got a scratch on her cheek that's fairly new.
Okay.
Okay. So what else happened? Because that's something like that.
That was it. I hit her over the head like this. I was like, the is your problem? And I grabbed the clippers and I cut her hair, and that was it.
Okay.
There's cameras in the hotel. You don't even have
I'm not
to
gonna
believe
lie.
me. You just run the
My mom used to
cameras.
whip me
In the
out. I
office.
wouldn't call the cops on her though.
And in the main office behind
Maybe
the
the man
front
who I
desk.
am today.
Like at the main entrance. There's a camera right there.
Okay. Then why wasn't the haircut on there?
I don't know. I did it right there. Like, I mean, I wasn't doing it in front of the camera, but I did it right. Like, I wasn't hiding
What time were you told to leave
anyone.
work? Approximate, doesn't have to be exact.
I want to say around 2:15.
Okay.
Anywhere between 2 and 2:30.
So there's one part on the video in that main office where I think you're describing where there's no video from like 1:55 until like 2:20. Just that camera. It's odd to me with all the allegations that are being made.
I don't have access to the cameras. I don't have no access to the cameras at all. Daniel, the supervisor, I have no access to cameras.
Is there any reason he did them?
I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. He's not risking his job for anyone.
Okay. So if you cut her hair in the main office, how did you clean the hair?
The vacuum.
Okay.
And hold on, and the rest of the hair is in the trash bag. Like, her hair was long, so like the long hair is in the trash. The remaining little stragglies are in the vacuum. It's a green vacuum with a yellow cord.
Okay. So
What kind of discipline is that, though? Cutting your kid's
I guess
hair
if you
off.
vacuumed it up, that's why there's no hair in the office.
Okay, but it will be in the vacuum. As long as you go get that vacuum, her hair is in there.
So there's also hair in the little hallway behind the office.
That's where we were at, that little hallway. Oh, so you went to the hotel. Okay, so you have the front desk, you have that little hallway, and then you have the back space where the 2 tables are.
Yep.
Okay, so that space right there, because remember, I was working front desk. Right there, that space is exactly where I cut her hair. So if you look where that
She would've worked
whiteboard
looking
is,
like that?
right in front of that whiteboard is where I did. I put
Must be
that
a
chair right in front of the
motel.
whiteboard, and I cut her hair.
Well, the only place that I found hair was in the little hallway,
That's
sitting
that
on
hallway.
sitting on the white boxes. And
Yeah,
the hair,
that's-
and
I
the
just
hair I
told you
found was like 5-6 feet away from a trash can.
Okay, but that's what I just said. That white box is right by that whiteboard, and
Alright,
that's that
so
same hallway.
I'm also being told by numerous people that you were trying to shove a pipe in her mouth, making comments of, "Oh, you want to suck? You can suck on this."
Hey,
There was no
yo.
one even in that office when I was cutting her hair. It was just me by myself.
It doesn't matter who was in the office or who wasn't in the office. Why would you tell your daughter something like that? It seems like you need more therapy than your own daughter. It seems like you're doing something and your daughter's catching on. I don't know. Allegedly.
And her.
I'm not saying you're lying, but I have numerous other people telling me completely different.
No, I was in there by myself. There was no one. If you look back at the cameras aiming at the door. You'll see who walked in and out. It was just
I
me
did.
and her.
And they were
There
in
was
there.
no one. There was no one else in there. And look, watch the time.
I did.
Okay, there was Alexis that was
I first
working
found
with
out
me,
about
and then
this.
she walked out, and there was no one there when I was cutting her hair.
How she know this, though?
All right, so you did not hit her with your cell phone or a cell phone.
No, I hit her with my hand.
You hit her with your hand.
I smacked her
Okay.
against the head. with
I
my
think
hand, and
whatever the
said,
cop
Cut her hair
said
there.
she
Yes, I
said they
did.
You're
did,
claiming that you
or
did
they said
not
she did,
use
she
the
did.
pipe.
No, that's
Okay.
my f***ing kid.
Okay, and I'm not saying
I'm
that
not
you're
cursing
wrong.
at you. I'm just listening to what you're saying. Like there was no one there, and I know who you're talking to because Monica approached me and said, "Oh my God, you need to pray. You need to stop doing that." And I told her face, "Mind your business."
Monica done dropped a dime on you.
So
But no,
it's crazy how I have 2 people that were not Monica call us literally crying about what they just saw. That's why this is all happening.
The officers noted that suspiciously, the footage from 1:55 and 2:20 p.m. had been deleted. Priscilla denied having access to the recordings or being responsible for deleting the only evidence that would support her claims. She also mentioned they may find the child's hair in a vacuum and other specific locations, but she remained adamant that the footage would show the truth and seemed very confident about it.
I believe she
No one
deleted
knew
the
what truly
evidence.
happened to the recordings, but the officers didn't seem inclined to investigate further, relying instead on statements from 3 witnesses who contradicted everything that Florentino claimed.
So today, you're going to jail for felony child abuse, for battery on LEO, and resisting with violence.
okay. May I ask, how am I going to jail for child abuse if I never abused my kid? Like I'm admitting to
So-
you, yes,
so
I
in the
smacked
state
her
of
with my
Florida,
hand.
For domestic violence, if we can determine a primary aggressor, then we have to make a physical arrest.
And she
I'm
seemed
sorry, I don't
aggressive.
understand what you meant.
This is domestic violence because this is your daughter.
Right.
If I can determine a primary aggressor with the seriousness of the allegations that are being made, I have to do something.
I understand that's your job, but how are you arresting me over allegations that you don't even have
Because I have
proof to?
2 eyewitnesses.
But they weren't even there.
Okay,
Like,
well,
go
it's
back and look at-
crazy how someone can describe an incident like they did to a T when I talked to both of them completely separate
She definitely deleted that.
and their statements are almost identical.
So why
That-
don't you talk to my boss? Why don't you go look at the cameras and actually
Because your boss wasn't there.
sit there?
Why am I going to talk to someone that's not there?
Because these people don't like me.
Okay.
Oh, now they don't like
Don't
you?
you think my boss is
If
a
you're
little bit
wondering
more
if I talked to your boss,
superior
I
than
did.
them?
And your boss said that he had got a phone call as well from another person who said they had seen you sticking a pipe in your daughter's mouth.
Wow.
Why don't you ask my daughter?
Because she doesn't
She's
want to
right,
talk to me.
she's over 12.
Because she wants to protect you.
No,
That's what
she's
it
not.
is.
No, she could speak. Didn't I tell you if you want me, I'll step out of the room so she could feel comfortable talking to you?
She wanted to go in her room to talk to us. We gave her the whole spiel and listened, tell us what you want to tell us about your comfortable. And she's like, nothing happened. She got my hand, that's it. She's not saying anything.
Because nothing else happened. Like, ask her, did your
little
mom
girl's
reach over your
scared.
head with her hand? Ask her.
She's
that.
more scared because of what she did. That's why.
There's only certain questions you can ask her.
Okay, but you just clearly said that she said she cut my hair and that was it. Because that's all that was. Like, in your the reality. All right, let's say what they're saying is true.
You going to jail, baby. It's over.
My daughter's not in
I don't
front
know.
of people. Like, don't you think those are things that I would wait to do at home?
That's what one would assume.
Hold up. First off, we would have thought you would have waited till you got home to cut your daughter's hair off, but instead you went to your job to do that. That's diabolical. Something's wrong with you.
First of all, I would never do that. And second of all, if that were the case, I would do it at home. I wouldn't do it in front of people, in front of cameras, in front of people. I say, I saw.
Okay. With all due respect, it's not being rude. This is what court is for. Okay. So you're going to jail for those 3 charges that I told you about. And if you feel the need to contest or fight them, then you can take it to court. Okay? That's just where we're at.
Just go and get 2 things situated inside real quick?
Unfortunately, no. You can tell us what needs to be done and we can relay it to whoever that is, to you.
Okay, well, I want to say bye to my son because he has nothing to do with this.
Okay.
I want to say
We'll
thank
bring
you
your
to my
son out
daughter for doing all this because I literally just out of here.
What?
Your daughter didn't do a thing.
You gotta remember to your boss.
I feel sorry for her
The reason
daughter.
for the incident and what was going on.
She got to be living with a mother like that.
They're grown adults. So I'm gonna see if we can try to get investigators involved with that. And I'll go.
But everything's on the phone. Everything's on Snap.
Yeah. Hear me
We
out.
know when
Let's not
she
do
get
that.
out of jail, she gonna whoop her daughter. I'm
We're
telling
gonna
you.
work on that. Okay. I'm big on that. All of that. There's a way to work on that. Okay.
You did this to
So right
yourself.
now, besides that, your daughter wants nothing to do with it. Okay. Your daughter has no reason to be blamed for this. This aspect of it. Okay.
This was called in by someone completely...
Yes. She didn't call in. She's not saying my mom did this, my mom did that.
No, but the reason I cut her hair is because of the decision she made.
know.
So now on top of all my responsibility and my bullshit, I have to deal with more. And guess what?
It's not her
You
fault.
guys take me. And guess who you leave 2 kids with? Alone. So guess what she's gonna keep doing while I'm locked up?
Okay, so who is
You
this?
should have thought of
My
that.
boyfriend. But guess what she's
Are
gonna
they
be
okay
doing?
to stay with your boyfriend, or do you
Yes,
want us
but
to call
if
someone
they
else?
don't listen to me, what makes you think they're gonna listen to him? If she's sucking behind my back, what makes you think she's gonna
Hey, yo.
Where's her phone at?
Ay, Diosito lindo.
Whoa.
So you pretty much, you know.
I'm not gonna lie. A little girl at 12 years old doing anything like that is diabolical. It's like, oh man, you gotta just throw her whole body in holy water. You understand? And where is this kid getting these kind of ideas from? That's what we gotta really ask. Where is she learning these things from? It can't be from the other 12-year-olds. Or this woman right here just letting her kid do whatever she want to do. And then when she catch it too late, she want to punish her daughter. But really, you're not focusing on what you need to be focusing on. Whose fault is it really now, right?
Really, I get you. I know you're just doing your job. I get it.
And I don't want
Pretty
you...
much just giving her the freedom to go run around tonight. Literally, that's what you're doing. You're giving her the freedom because mommy's not here. And who the is that? That's nobody. And guess what? Mommy's behind bars. So mommy can't come get me. And
My
I'm
mind
gonna do
is
whatever
burnt.
the f I want to do tonight.
Do you want us to call well, we gotta call DCF anyway. The DCF has to be notified of the incident. Do you want her to go with DCF?
Take her to DCF. Take her to DCF because I don't just do that. Why do you think there's cameras by her window? Because I'm scared she's gonna be going in and out of the window.
So hear me out.
What kind of
Priscilla Jocelyn
What's wrong with
Florentino,
her?
age 33, would be arrested on charges of child abuse without bodily harm, assaulting a law enforcement officer, and resisting arrest without violence.
I really don't know what to say about this woman right here. Like, she dropped the ball somewhere down the line. I don't know. I really don't know. But if you ask me, assuming based off of what she's saying, based off what we saw, right? And also on the allegations, it seems like she has a bit of an anger issue. This behavior is actually learned and taught at home. So I'm sure 9 times out of 10, she was treated the same way. So this is the only way she knows how to discipline. And now she's trying to continue this with her own daughter. But for her daughter to be doing all this at 12, you lost her at this point. There's no going back. And you only could blame yourself for that right there. Maybe you shouldn't have been doing what you were doing in front of her or whoever it was in your family, but somebody opened her up to this kind of behavior. And what you're doing, this is not how you discipline people. You don't shave their hair off at your job. You don't tell your boss, you know what? I got to go get my daughter out of school real quick because you saw something and you became impulsive. And then you snatch out of school, you drive home, you get clippers, you go back to your job, you shave her hair off, stick a pipe down her throat, pause. That is crazy right there. This is your child. You're raising a villain. Hey, listen, go in the comments, run it up, flood it up. Let me know your thoughts on this right here. I think she was bugging out, man. She don't deserve to be a mom. Definitely don't. Don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel.